Yes? So that's good. Right. So now it's all conditions is due to stress. So the definition of stress is the innate response to any given situation. The innate response. That's the stress. It isn't that which is happening outside of you, see. And that's what most people think stress is that which is happening outside of yourself that creates the problem for you. No, stress is really a positive word. It means you think, what am I going to eat? It's your response to that given situation. And am I going to go to work? And it's your response that you have to elicit to act it out or go to work or not go to work. You make the decision. So you folks understand? That's very important to get clear. That stress is a very positive word. It's not what the general public has thought it to be. So it's a situation outside that creates distress. Distress is not good. Now, there's also a situation that creates eustress. And that's good stress. That means euphoria, eustress. E-U-S-T-R-E-S-S. So distress, D-I-S-T-R-E-S-S, that's the type that you don't want. That's because you don't have the capability or the knowledge or the know-how or the talent or the innate given talent to deal with the situation that is you need to make a decision for. Generally, you can decide, am I going to work? Am I going to eat what I'm going to eat? And dealing with your kids and dealing with my husband, dealing with my lover. On the whole, you can deal with that. It comes automatic. But then when it's extra, then it's like, ugh, okay? So are you all clear on that? That's really important. No, you're not. What aren't you clear on? What's a what? Well, the issues or the activity that is demanding on you, and that you don't have that extra skill to cope with more demands on you. So stress is your response. So if you don't have that talent to deal with, like, oh God, this conference, I got to do this and this and this before I can go to the conference. Other people say, oh, okay, I do this and this and I'm coming. But other people really get laid out. So that means that person who's fussed about it doesn't have the skills to make the decisions easily. And sometimes, as you folks said, that sometimes you stand in front of the refrigerator, don't know what to eat, right? And it's really funny, when you work, you seem to have trouble getting up when you go to bed late in the weekdays. But at weekends, you go to bed at 2 o'clock and you get up at 5 o'clock to go skiing, and you're fine. Or whatever it is that you're enjoying. So you see, it's also your attitude towards what is required of you to deal with the situation. Okay? Are you okay? Good. All right. So therefore, the energy needs to be harmonious. The balance of the yin and the yang needs to be harmonious. And we started to do the energy testing to show you what happens when you touch, or the mind helps you balance out or not balance out. All right? So, and I'm going to show you some skills that you can take with you, because we only have an hour, and that you can start working with it right away. Okay? One is feeling the qi. Feeling the qi. Now, I know you folks have taken lessons and everything, but whenever you hear a speaker, you need to think, I know nothing about it, and listen to it now, as you are, because you are a different person from a moment ago. So in Buddhism, we say that change is the only constant factor. That's the only constant factor, change. So I don't know what politics makes so much about, that's change, that's change, that's change. because we're changing all the time, but people don't think so. If you want to stay the same, you're stagnant, and your energy is stagnant, and that's where decay comes in, that's where illness and things. So be thankful for change. How many had trouble with change? See that as a problem. Am I giving you a new attitude towards that? That a moment ago, you're not the same person as you are now. So that hearing exactly the same thing now as you did a moment ago, you will pick it up and react and respond differently. You all understand that? That's really important. So that you don't get blamed for being wishy-washy. This is a lot of times we get blamed for because we change our attitude. But if you know that it's because I went through this, I'm a different person, so I have the right to make a different decision, and as long as you are that way. So what is pain? Pain is the blockage of qi, or the imbalance of the qi, or the lack of harmonious balance of the life force. Life force underlies everything. The life force is your blood system going well, lymphatic system, your emotional system, your psychological system, your spiritual system. It's all dependent upon the balance of the life force. And we talk about the yin and yang, but in science we talk about the negative and positive polarities, okay, in physics, right, the balance. And so if you have pain, your blockage. How many have pain here? Come on, let me see your hand up, not halfway. That's it. Okay. So most of you have. And why are you interested in coming to a pain workshop if you don't have pain? Pardon? To help others. How many to help others with pain? Good. All right. However, you also have to help yourself first. However you can. But again, I go back to the fact that I used to say that you need to be perfect health in order to help people well. It depends. As long as your psychological and spiritual health and emotional health is good, then physical problems, implications, are less of a problem. How many feel that? And so then that's where the power comes in, all right? But we're going to show you how to balance the energy. So first of all, you know the lo gong point, right? The lo gong point. Where's the lo gong point?